Hello there, good folks watching the daily vlog. Welcome to day 23. On the agenda this morning, fasted cardio, emails, shower, and probably do some detailing the stash. Just got off the last export, and yeah, Premiere stopped responding. And if you're someone who edits in Premiere, well, not responding is a window. That's part of life when you edit with Premiere. But I mean, Adobe's got to do something about it. But this is all we have now, and it's time for breakfast. Unlike usually going for dosa for dinner, this time we go in for breakfast. The sizzle of a surety that the plan is ready. It's Friday, so obviously starting the day with a lot of work as we dive into the weekend. Usually weekends are free for regular people, but for regular entrepreneurs, it's probably the most unfree time, because when we work with people who have a 9 to 5, like, you know, most of my clients do a 9 to 5, some of them are entrepreneurs or whatever. So weekends are when they want to connect and discuss stuff and, you know, get adjustments or whatever. So weekends are ideally not the best time for me to have a weekend-like break. So Mondays, unfortunately, happen to be my not so busy day. Well, it is fortunate in another sense, but I'm someone who is a workaholic in a sense. So, I mean, if I don't have work, that is a little unfortunate for me because my mind can kind of get really idle. So weekends are enjoyable for me, not because I don't have work, but because I do have work, which is fun. You know, for some people, you can kind of relate to that. We got some wonderful spinach to be done for the day. I think we'll probably blend it today as well. Nothing like, you know, fresh spinach in the morning. That smell in itself makes you feel like you're slightly healthier. Having spinach, like some sort of spinach every day in the diet, can be very beneficial. Unless you have, you know, specific purine issues in your blood levels, then yeah, spinach is something you probably want to avoid. Weather actually, winters are always pleasant, you know, because we have summer all through the year, and just the slightest bit of windy, not so hot breeze can be welcoming. And that is the color we want. Look at that, it just stands crispy enough, approved for consumption. Some delicious cowpeas, shallots, and tomatoes. Wonderful start for the day. Let's get that action in. Get some of that crispy goodness. So just got done with some work. I think we might go out for some quick shopping with the missus, and I'm just kind of debating if I should eat now. It's a bit of a conflict, or come back and eat, because I'm not entirely sure how long it's going to take. I usually like a hefty gap in between me starting training and the pre-workout meal, because I'm usually not someone who prefers lighter pre-workouts or quick pre-workout snacks, at least as of now. So that kind of, you know, it's been a gamble. So I don't know. I still haven't decided. So I guess that was easy. I decided I'll have my meal. Better safe than apologetic. That is yummy. So it's white sauce pasta and egg whites for meal number 2. This is also pre-workout. I want to wrap this up, and I need to get running, and I'll probably catch you guys at the gym. Chicken's good, she's made it well. He's up there. Have some more now. Hello there, good folks. So we've had a bit of a change of plans. What happened is someone really close to me had a medical emergency, so we had to get some quick ECGs done, but rest assured, everything's okay. So, and then I came back home a couple hours ago, and I had been crazy tired. I barely clocked in like 5.5 hours sleep the last 3 nights. And then I didn't realize that I just crashed. So I woke up like an hour or an hour and a half, I'm not entirely sure. And then had some dinner, had 2 rotis, some chicken curry, and might squeeze in one little chocolate bowl for dessert. I think that's why we wrap the day. See, that's the thing with daily videos compared to daily vlogs. There can be a very distinct difference. See, when someone says they upload daily videos, that means I could go 2 days a week, I could film, 5 days I could sit and edit and then make 7 videos and then post them every single, or even make 14 videos if I make them shorter. That's how daily videos work. Daily vlogs mean you film one day, you tell what happened that day, on the day you're going to upload, and then consequently the next day and the next day and the next day. So when it comes to daily vlog, you can kind of, if the situation requires, talk about other things, but there's no way you can squeeze in stuff and make explanations in a certain way. It doesn't follow the format of you explaining in one video what happened in one day. So days like these where things get out of control, things that are not in my control have an influence over what my routine is like, are going to be there. So technically we were supposed to train today. Today was supposed to be a pull session, the final pull session since our resume, but technically in week 4, this is what? The first session, our second session actually. So we have 2 rest days per week, which means the first rest day happens to be today. I can just move my plan in such a way that, I train any 5 days a week. Now the rest windows, usually there is an optimal pattern you can take based on how you're training. Doesn't mean it's a deal breaker if you mix up the rest days. That's what I say even to my clients. So as long as you get your training in like so many days per week based on your program, you're pretty good. So that's how we handle this situation. If you miss one day, it does mean you should. A lot of people do this mistake where they dive in and then just forget about training for the rest of the week because they missed one day. Don't do that. Just be a little flexible. We'll still get our 5 days of training in, and so that is the pressure that comes along with the daily vlog, which is also a bit of fun. For some reason, I never had the patience to gradually kind of, eat it as you lick the surface of the chocolate. Always bite into it. Always.